Hello everybody, it's Rochelle from Reiki in the City. How are we all this evening? So I've came on to do a wee video. Now the reason why is because I post it across all my pages and my groups on social media, so everybody can get the same information and I'm not having to do like a billion bloody videos. So the reason for the video is to let you know about a new workshop that I'm launching at the end of February. Now this is something that people have asked me constantly, am I going to do it, am I going to do it, am I going to do it? So this year I have decided that this is going to be the year of Rochelle teaching. So I love teaching, it's my passion, I've always loved it. I used to be a trainer when I worked for T-Mobile or 1-to-1, or no, I never worked for it when it was EE. And then I went to be a quality coach, and then I went to be a social worker. So I've always worked with people, I've always empowered people, and I've always supported people. And I think because what happened at Christmas, and I was really ill, and I was in hospital, and I was like near dead, and I thought, do you know what? I have all this knowledge, I do all this learning, and I don't even pass it on to anybody. So now today, this year, I am going to pass all my knowledge I have learned over the last 30 years to you guys. So I'm excited to say that I am launching my tarot workshop on the 26th of February and the 27th of February, and it will be a full one-day course. Okay, so you can choose to come a Saturday or you can choose to come a Sunday, and it will be from 10 o'clock in the morning until about maybe 5, maybe finish before then. But anybody who's been to any of my trainings, like especially my Reiki training, and knows that I can talk for Scotland, and you probably know that anyway because you follow me on my page and you know that I do talk for Scotland. So I'm going to be doing that. It's going to be at the Hotel Premier Inn. I've booked a meeting room for that for the 2 days. So it's going to be £45. It will include my cards. It will include the Rider Waite cards. Now these are tarot cards, okay? It's not oracle cards, it's not angel cards, and this is the reason why I'm giving you cards included in the price. Also included in the price will be a workbook, so you're not just coming for the day and then I'm sending you home and I expect you to know everything, because it's not going to work like that. So I'm going to give you a workbook with all the stuff that we covered during the day. And I'm also going to set up a private Facebook group just for the people that come on the workshop, okay? So there is going to be a wee group just for you guys so that you can get peer support and you can practice your readings, you can ask questions. I'm not going to be involved in that as much, okay? Because sometimes when I'm involved in things, people not intimidated, but they go, oh, Michelle's like thing. So I try and make it so you learn from each other, okay? That's the way I learn. I like to learn from other people. I learn from you guys learn from me. So it's a two-way street. So that's the reason why I want it to be more peer support. You will also get a certificate on the day. Now it's not certified, it's not like anything like that. It's just a wee certificate. So we all love getting a wee certificate. I know that when I do all my courses, I love getting a wee certificate because it makes me feel amazing. So you will get a wee certificate on the day from myself. There will be free tea, coffee and unlimited water. There'll be free Wi-Fi. I'll also bring in a few bits and pieces. There'll not be lunch because obviously it's in the town and they don't provide lunch unless I want to pay like £300 for the day. that I just don't have £300. So lunch isn't provided, unfortunately, but because it's in the town, it's quite central to everything. So you can get on the train, you can get the bus, you can bring your car. I would say that it's probably better for Sunday parking rather than Saturday parking. So if you can get somebody to take you in the car and bring you in the town, that would probably be much better, because it can work out quite expensive for parking on a Saturday. Because I was looking at parking and it's something like maybe £25 for the whole day, which is quite ridiculous. So just check the prices of parking before you drive into town. Because I might even ask one of my friends if she can drop me off, because I've not got any stuff to take with me. It's just mostly my tarot cards and things like that, and my laptop and everything that I'll be bringing. So that's that. So the price for this course is going to be £45, okay? Now this does include your tarot cards, okay? So it'll be £45. There'll be a £20 deposit, which is non-refundable, so you if you don't turn up to class, then you don't get that money back. Tough luck, okay? And the other £25 can be paid on the day, okay? So that's fine. So what else did I want to say? So what you're going to learn in the course, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to talk to you about is what you're going to learn in the course. So obviously a lot of people know what tarot is, so I'll just briefly explain what tarot is. We'll talk about the history of tarot, because you need to have an understanding of where it began and how it's evolved over the last few centuries. Also talk about choosing your tarot deck as well. A lot of people get drawn to different things. A lot of people get drawn to angel cards or oracle cards. I can't read them for sausages. I prefer I've always used these are my original cards that I had, so I've always used these, and they're in pristine condition, aren't they? I've always used these cards, so I can't really read the oracle cards. So see, when you see me like using these cards, these are oracle cards, I use my book, which you're not going to use on the day, because I'm not going to allow you to, because I want you to use your intuition. We're going to talk about how to consecrate your cards as well. So that could be different methods, and everybody's got their own way. And see, because I'm teaching you different ways, you don't have to do what I do. And anybody who's been to any of my classes or been to any of my teachings will tell you that I want you to find your own way. I'm not here to say you've got to do it this way or you've got to do it that way. I'm not one of the teachers. I prefer you to find your own way, and that's the way a teacher should be. They should be encouraging you to find your own path, okay? Talk about the timing. So you'll hear me when I'm doing my tarot cards, you'll hear me talking about different things. So when I'm talking about maybe the strengths card, so I'll just use this as an example. This is a Leo card, okay, and it connects with July, August, okay, so I'll talk about that. You'll learn about that as well, and it just means that it helps you with your reading, and you can give people a time scale. Now, I'm not saying that it would happen maybe this year, it could maybe happen next year. I've been giving readings like from like 30 years, no, not 30 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, and they've told me that I was going to go to uni and I was going to do this, and I was like, aye, right. And then 20 years later, I went to uni, do you know what I mean? So sometimes when we get given information, it doesn't always necessarily happen when we say it's going to happen, because remember, you have free will and you can change the course of things, but if it's meant to happen, it will come back around, or it will happen, but just maybe in a different way. So we'll talk about timing, we'll talk about astrology, okay, and how the tarot fits in with that as well. So you've got like the Empress card, which links in with Venus, which we know is about love, it's about femininity and all that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the astrological associations of the major arcana. So that's like your Leo card, your strength card, your Tower card, your Lovers card. We'll also talk about the tarot and the Kabbalah, because that's quite relevant as well, so you'll understand that when I'm talking about that in the teaching. Sorry, I'm looking at my list because I've got a list here, just in case you think this is my list of what I'm putting in the module, because it's all in my head at the moment, and there's going to be loads of exercises to do, there's going to be lots of practicing, there's going to be loads of stuff. It's going to be a fun day, it's not going to be boring. None of my teaching is boring, it's always interactive, so, and it's always getting people to talk, and I can guarantee you, see, if you come on my workshop, you will make new friends. I've done loads of stuff when I've done the Glasgow Psychic Aunties, and I better watch that I don't get into trouble for copywriting. So yeah, when I've done all that kind of stuff, there was loads of people that came when we done the events, and they end up being pals, and it's so amazing. You'll meet new people. It's just, I love it. So yeah, so we'll talk about Taro Symbolism. So we'll talk about, like, I'll use the Tower card. So we'll talk about what that means for you, what the colours mean. We'll talk about the colours. We'll talk about different things. I'll give you the basic idea of what the symbols are, but I want you to really use your intuition and your gut instinct. Everybody's psychic, right? I don't care what anybody says. Everybody's got that intuition inside them, and it's just about tuning it and fine-tuning it if that's what you want to do. Some people are born psychic, and some people just have to work a wee bit harder to be psychic, okay? So I want you to trust your intuition and go with what you're getting from that card, and there's no right or wrong in this, okay? So don't sit there and go, oh my God, I'm going to give Michelle the wrong answer. You're not going to give me the wrong answer. You're going to give me the answer that you feel is right for you, okay? Also, we're going to do the introduction to the major and the minor arcana. So that's like your cards like the Tower, the Strength card, the Lover's card, the Empress, the Emperor, and we're also going to talk about the Pentacles. We'll talk about the Swords, the Wands, and the Cups. Okay, we'll also do card spreads as well. I'll teach you different card spreads, and obviously I don't do a spread, but everybody's individual. Some people do the Celtic Cross. I've never connected with any spreads. I've always just done my own thing. And again, it's totally up to you. We get you to design your own tarot card as well. So there's going to be loads of stuff going on in the day. And we'll also get you to practice doing your reading. Okay, so you get to practice on people, and please don't worry, it's not about being right or wrong. It's not about like you thinking this is what Michelle wants to hear. I want to know what you're thinking. Okay, there's no right or wrong to this. This is the way I teach. This is the way I help students. I help people progress and go on to do their spiritual journey. Okay, so this is your path, not mine. I'm already on my path, so this is your path. So if you're interested and you want to book a space, okay, if this sounds all exciting and you want to book a space, then I do have to say there is only 4 spaces left for Sunday the 27th of February, and there's 5 spaces left for Saturday the 26th of February. Now please don't worry if you're like, oh my god, I don't have the money this month, or I've got other stuff to pay. I am going to be running this quite regularly. Well, not regularly, but I'll be running it again, so please don't worry. Also, I know there's a lot of people on my page that live in different parts of the world, different parts of the UK, and again, I am going to try and do this online, so please, please, please don't think, oh, I don't live in Glasgow, I can't get there. I'm going to try and do this, and I'll have to like, rejig it a wee bit, because obviously it'll not be as interactive, so I will do this online as well, but it'll be maybe a couple of months down the line, because I have loads of stuff happening, because I'm doing a law of attraction workshop next month. I'm going to be doing stuff on self-esteem. I'm going to be doing stuff on self-confidence. I'm going to be doing stuff on happiness. So there's a whole host of stuff. I'm also going to be talking about my life coaching that I do, along with my spiritual coaching, and what it is, what it entails, how it benefits you. So there's loads of stuff happening on Weekend in the City. So please, please, please have your settings set so that you see me, because a lot of people say they don't see me, and Facebook has a habit of setting people to their auto settings so that you only see the highlights. So you could maybe miss important information if you're really interested in all this stuff. Also, just to let you know, today I launched my YouTube channel, it's Weekend in the City, obviously. So if, like me, you hate fucking Facebook with a passion, and you miss my meditations, you miss my card readings, you miss my Wicca tips, you miss my essential oils, you miss my Feel Good Friday stuff, then everything is going to be on my YouTube channel. Now, there is a link somewhere in the page, but if you want my YouTube channel link, please drop me a wee message and I will get that sent to you. If you want to book for either the Saturday or the Sunday, then drop me a message. I'll give you my bank details or my PayPal details to pay the deposit, and I will get you booked on to the workshop. That's the word I was thinking of. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Have a fab evening, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. See you later. Bye.